Hi, it's Mr. Skelton, and here's a special edition of the note reading exercise on page 10, just for the bass, because your strings are in a different order, and it's going to sound different when you do it compared to the other instruments. So we're going to do this a couple different ways. First, I want you to notice how I'm holding the instrument, that I have it, the side is kind of into my belly a little bit. You can't see it, but my left leg is behind it. If I needed to, I could take my hands away without it really, well, definitely without it falling over, and certainly not without it doing anything bad. I'm going to keep my left hand just on the side. That'll help steady it, but also I'm not using it for this particular exercise. I'm going to be plucking with my pointer finger of my right hand. I'm going to be doing it just at the bottom of the screen here. Normally we would be doing it a little bit lower, but this way you'd be able to see it just fine. I'm going to do it two different ways. The first I'm going to do is I'm going to play, then I'm going to wait for 4 beats, and you're going to play right after me. So if you don't have enough time, then pause it so that you can do it, and then wait for the next one, etc. But the idea is that if I play beat, note number 1, 2, 3, 4, then you play right away 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever those notes are. Okay, so you're going to see me waiting. That means I'm waiting for you to play at the same speed. So I'm starting at number 1. I'm going to say the letters as I do this. So here is D, D, A, now you. Number 2, A, D, D, your turn. Number 3, D, A, D, A. Number 4, A, D, A, D. Number 5, D, D, G, G. Number 6, G, G, D, D. 7, D, G, D, G. Number 8, G, D, G, D. Number 9, D, A, D, G. Number 10, D, G, D, A. Number 11, D, D, A, G. Number 12, D, D, G, A. Number 13, A, D, G. Number 14, G, G, D, A. Number 15, A, D, G, D. Number 16, G, D, A, D. Okay, now we're going to change the order a little bit. You're going to play first, and then I'm going to echo you. So I have to wait 4 beats for you to play. Now, so that you know when to start, I will give you what's called a 4 count. I'll count from 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you immediately start on the first note of number 1. Okay? So let's give that a try. And this is a way of sort of you trying it and then checking your answers against me. Again, say the letters as you do it because it helps you really find your way around the strings. So you're going to start with number 1. Here's your count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. Here's me. D, D, A. Number 2. Here's me. A, D, D. Number 3. turn. D, A, D, A. Number 4. My turn. A, D, A, D. Number 5. D, D, G, G. Number 6. G, G, D, D. Number 7. D, G, D, G. Number 8. G, D, G, D. Number 9. D, A, D, G. Number 10. D, G, D, A. Number 11. D, D, A, G. Number 12. D, D, G, A. Number 13. A, D, G. Number 14. G, G, D, A. Number 15. A, D, G, D. Number 16. G, D, A, D. Very good. I hope, right? So what you can do when you practice, you can try them in different orders. So you don't have to go from 1 to 16. You don't have to do them even all the same day. It's good to kind of mix and match so that you don't get used to doing them in a certain order. But hopefully this will help you at least be able to see and hear what it should sound like. So go practice.